release of the new Pokemon Isle of Armor DLC, the Sword and Shield games received a few brand spanking new Gigantamax Pokemon. Today we're going to be running through a tier list of all of the Gigantamax Pokemon available right now in Pokemon Sword and Pokemon Shield. Before we get started, I should note that we are ranking these Gigantamax Pokemon based off of their general appearance as well as how they compare to their previous standard form. Some of these Pokemon got a major upgrade while others fell a little short, which is kind of weird because they're absolutely ginormous. You know how these go. We're going to rank all of these Pokemon from D to S, D being super duper sucky and S being absolutely fantastic. A showstopper, if you will. Let's go ahead and start with the D tier. You know, just rip it off like a band-aid. These are the Pokemon that I just did not like at all. Gigantamax Pikachu, whack. Gigantamax Eevee, whack. Although I do like the little extra fluff we get on this one. Corviknight, I feel like they didn't even really change anything. Same goes for Hatterene, Copperjaw, and Centiskorch. They literally look exactly the same. And Grimmsnarl is only on this bottom tier because of his weird curly toes. They kind of freak me out. That's not normal. Moving on to C tier, these Pokemon are okay, but still didn't really overwhelmingly impress. Duraludon is on this because he's literally just a geometric shape. I do like that he's a skyscraper, but it doesn't do anything for me. He looks like people are gonna go into him on their way to work at the accounting firm. Butterfree honestly looks pretty cool, but they didn't really change the design of this Pokemon too dramatically. I feel like there's a lot of different directions that they could have taken this, and they literally stuck with new wings. They literally just changed the pattern on the wings. Flapple and Appleton both get the same Gigantamax, which is, in my opinion, a hair lazy, but still looks pretty derpy and pretty cool. I put those both together. Colossal is literally a gargantuan block of hot coal. Great if you're trying to run the Titanic, but for a Pokemon, a little meh. Melmetal looks like a Newton Ball transformer. Dude, homeboy Dreadnought over here got that Crimson Chin underbite. Much respect. And Inteleon literally just became the Space Needle. Seattle inspired, I get it. Now we're moving on to B tier. This is the middle tier. These guys are bringing a little extra something to the table. Orbital, I think this form is pretty dope. He straight up transforms into a UFO, ready to alien abduct anyone who gets in its way. We've also got Cinderace. This Gigantamax kinda caught me off guard, not gonna lie. He legit just acquired a gigantic flaming soccer ball. Good opportunity to comment on the size of his very large ball. Machamp looks intense, maybe a bit soulless, but ready to kick someone's ass regardless. I really wish Pokemon would have taken this opportunity to give him even more arms, extra sets of arms on his arms. That would have been kind of funny, alright? Alclemmie looking like an absolute snack. She is up on B tier because I've seen the cooking channel. I know how hard it is to stack a freaking 6-layer cake, especially one that is several stories tall. That's a cake boss move right there. Lapras is on this tier because of her stunning looks. This is another one that did not drastically change, but I think the general essence of this Pokemon is enough to carry her to at least the B tier. Venusaur Gigantamax was given this kind of emo swoop. I love the fresh look, way more chill and comfortable, and definitely feels more like itself here. He also looks like he's wearing a kind of fun hat, so I hope Pokemon decides to sell hats that look like the top of Gigantamax Venusaur's head. I would buy one. Moving on to A tier, these are some standout Pokemon that deserve proper recognition for being cool and also passing the super duper Danny vibe check. Vibe check, you say? So Gigantamax Kingler straight up reminds me of Santa, and I love how this crusty crustacean aged. He did it with dignity and honor, my good man. Gigantamax Charizard, of course, made the A tier because it is Pokemon's favorite child, and they always make him look so fierce and so intimidating. He definitely would incinerate anything in its path. It's unfair. Why do they always make him look good? Gotta show some other Pokemon some love, Pokemon. Gigantamax Gengar definitely reminds me of the Alaskan bullworm from SpongeBob, and I would like to imagine that it kind of sounds like, ah, when it makes his Pokemon cry. Garbodor made this tier pretty much specifically because I love garbage. They straight up amplified the size of the trash on him. There's a freaking yacht on his stomach. There's an airplane, a car. He is a literal dump site. And I love that for him. Both forms of Urshifu also made the A tier because of how great their colors look. And honestly, these were such a delightful upgrade from the standard Urshifu that I was legitimately excited about getting the ingredients for the max soup recipe so that I could Gigantamax them. Meowth, some might consider a bit of a wild card for this tier, but to me, he makes perfect sense being ranked this high because what an absolute long boy! I really love how almost like memeable Pokemon made this Meowth, and it's honestly pretty funny that they took like a real life acknowledgement about how long cats can stretch and basically turned it into like an actual thing in Pokemon. Literally the top half of him is not in frame during the entire battle. It's hilarious. He is up in the clouds. Meow, meow, meow. Now, it is time to reveal the best of the best, the top of their class, and the Pokemon voted most likely to succeed by their peers and by Super Duper Danny. It's time for the S tier. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Gigantamax Sandaconda got turned into a freaking tornado, bro. Oh my god. Okay, so you've seen Sharknado, but have you seen Anaconda Tornado? So much more frightening. The next one is Gigantamax Toxtricity, and Toxtricity was already a cool Pokemon to begin with, but they really honed in on all of the weird quirks that this Pokemon has to make his Gigantamax super likable and unique. Plus, I like that he can straight up annihilate opponents, but also he's humble enough to have his cute little tongue sticking out of his mouth. Gigantamax Snorlax is an absolute unit, mate. I love the design of this one, and I think I really fell in love with its Gigantamax form when I saw it printed on a Pokemon card. The colors are great, and I don't know how long this Pokemon has been asleep for, but he's got a freaking forest growing on his stomach with trees and all this other shit. Nothing but respect from me, Snorlax. Keep doing your thing. All right, ladies and gentlemen, a Kanto fan favorite, Gigantamax Blastoise. I know this may shock some people that Blastoise actually beat Charizard on this tier list, but in my opinion, I think he just looks better as a Gigantamax. The modern upgrade of the cannons and the energy that this Pokemon gives off with its ominous facial expressions is enough to make it an S tier for me. And last but not least, we have Gigantamax Rillaboom Boom Boom with its full freaking drum kit. Like, how are they gonna turn Inteleon into a flagpole and then give Rillaboom a fully functioning handcrafted wooden drum set? I absolutely love the design of this one, and seeing this Pokemon's Gigantamax move in action, absolutely incredible. Alright y'all, so that is a wrap. This is our complete tier list for all of the Gigantamax Pokemon that are included in Pokemon Sword and Shield and Isle of Armor. If you did enjoy this video and you want to see more of them, definitely let me know because this is actually our first tier list video, so I want to know how I did. Did I suck? Would I be in the D tier or the S tier? Roast me in the comments. But I of course want to thank you guys so much for watching. If you did enjoy the video, don't forget to drop a like. Feel free to subscribe to our channel as well for more Pokemon videos. We also do a Twitch stream every Wednesday and Thursday, as well as a YouTube stream on Saturday, so stay tuned for those as well. But hopefully y'all are having a great day and continue to have a great day, and we will see you guys next time. Bye!